Wasn't intended to make a video, but here we are in a storm that's supposed to be flooding the place. But I got some Burger King. Okay, they got the new Churro, the new Churro fries here. This is what they look like. These are different from the Taco Bell ones because they are small and they're not filled with stuff. But the Taco Bell ones that they had, the birthday cake ones, delish by the way, were bigger and they were filled with stuff. But to make up for that, you can get a chocolate sauce that is not warmed up. As I own an ice cream shop and warm up my fudge, I find this to be something that should be a must. But at least the, Churro fries are warm. Let's try them. And they are not like hard, if that makes any sense. They're sort of soft, so. They're definitely grease filled. Okay. Little grease magnets in there. But they got crunch, but they're also soft, so they're not gonna like break your teeth. But it tastes good with the chocolate sauce. And it's like the chocolate syrup. It's not fudge. Right. It's really not. It's nice if you like to dip stuff. A little sweet treat, not too sweet. And they got 4, 12, 24, something like that. 4 is not enough. That's how good they are. So I say chorizo. Churros. I say chorizo. You guys, I ain't even got no excuse for saying the wrong words. Don't know, y'all. Don't know. Churro. Churros. Definitely good. I just love that. And they're affordable for like $3, 3 something. They are greasy in there. Definitely one like, but I wouldn't recommend eating like a whole bunch. I'm eating from a bunch, but I got like, what's that, 12? But like, I wouldn't recommend eating like too much. Like I said, you get that grease in there, and you eat too much grease in your belly, you'll be feeling a bit nauseous, okay? So, y'all, no, ooh, it's so scary, y'all. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna get into my house because getting struck by lightning, #1 fear right now. I'm outside my car right now. I just left my mom's house watching movies. That's why. I worry about the rain. And the storm has stopped. But it's back now. But the storm is back. Did I eat these super fast? Yes. Because I am definitely moved for sweets. But speaking of chocolate, y'all, you want to know how you get burnt in an ice cream shop? In an ice cream shop, y'all. And I don't mean burnt. I mean burnt. Okay. 3rd degrees. So it was 7:59 p.m. We close at 8 p.m. I'm over here like, let me get my customers who are VIPs, okay, family friends sort of, 2 brownies. I'm getting the hot fudge. I'm gonna make those brownies like fudge covered, put some whipped cream, make them look real good, okay? When I pick up the fudge off of the warmer, the water that was in there to protect the bucket and warm the fudge has evaporated. So the bucket has welded to the warmer. And it welded to the warmer so much so that the bottom of the fudge also began to weld to the warmer. So the fudge has a hole in it. And when I pick it up, I'm like, oh man, there's fudge coming out everywhere. So I turn it upside down so it doesn't just waste all my fudge. The burner here is on the counter, it falls down and fudge is getting everywhere. So I'm like, okay, let me clean up the fudge and let me put the burner back on the counter. When I pick up the burner, I put it on the counter. Why? And mind you, there's hot fudge and plastic on the burner. The burner does like this. And I mean, it was like so quick. Like, here's my burn spot where the little mermaid is, right? So the burner like falls off the counter again, slaps that hot fudge on me, man. And when I tell you, at first I was like, oh crap, you know, like this burner fell, that's annoying. And then I realized that the hot fudge that's on my arm, if it could sizzle, it would be sizzling, okay? If it was grease, it would have been sizzling. So I'm like, I'm trying to wipe it off because, you know, it went past that time where it was too hot and you were like, ah, but the reaction was too slow. So when I wipe it, I noticed that, as I am brown, that could be fudge, or it could be that my skin has bubbled up and has removed itself when I tried to clean the fudge off. But I'm like, pretend like you don't like disassociate, because if you pay attention to the fact that your skin just bubbled off of your flesh and you wiped it, you might have a situation, and there's customers still. So I go wash it a little bit and I realized that yes, you did indeed wipe your skin off your arm, and it is open, burnt up wound. I don't have any burn cream or any burn stuff, so I just run the cool water on it. I guess it burnt the nerves real good because it was hurting, but it wasn't hurting so bad. So I finished serving the customers. More customers come, and I'm over here like, I want to go home. Please stop coming. We're closed, by the way. But you know, money is money, and nothing wrong with a few extra 50s or 20s or whatever the people in my room. So I finally leave. I get home. I'm like, hey, you know, like my skin doesn't look, you know, as open sore like it had been. So it bubbles up and it stays a big bubble for a couple of days, and then it wasn't hurting, so I wasn't being very careful with it. Stuff kept like hitting it, so then the blister bursts and it settles down. And then I just started itching so bad. I'm like, okay, it's healing. That's good. It's the white blood cells did their thing. It's not infected. And then the skin, like, anyways, as it has gotten gross because the skin split and now it's just pink. So I put this here over it because I don't think it was actually supposed to split, because like I said, I wasn't being very careful. Anyways, the whole point is, now that you guys are nauseous after watching me do my review, by the way, the churros, not the chorizos, the churros, I give those a 10 out of 10 because I'm like I said, I really want sweets. They really hit that craving when you want something sweet but not too sweet, and you don't need like cake or whatever. Like, I don't really need any of that either because, big back, but we're gonna go with that because guess who's going to eat? Me. Hello, hi, my name is Crystal. I'm a big bag. How are you? Anyway, so 10 out of 10 on the churros. Yes, you can get a 3rd degree burn in your ice cream shop, and yes, that is a mermaid band-aid, Dollar Tree. Shout it out, girls. Ladies, if you want to get cute band-aids for your kids, they got flesh colored band-aids. If you like the chocolate and you want chocolate band-aids, they're like this cloth kind. Super good band-aids. Do recommend going to the Dollar Tree for band-aids. That's another review. 10 out of 10 on Dollar Tree band-aids. I did get a fiery crunch wrap. I've done a review of that before. Burger King best crunch wrap. Where we at? I think it used to be called spicy and they changed it to fiery, unless I just completely don't remember, but I'm pretty sure it used to be called spicy. Anyways, guys, that's all. Little story time with the review, saying chorizos instead of churros, but I promise I corrected that. I know how to say churros. I do have a review, I believe, over the birthday cake churros. I will find it and upload it. Just in case you missed Taco Bell's birthday cake churros, which I was tearing down weekly, daily. I think they only had it for like 1 week, actually. I was just tearing them down. Maybe they had it for 2 weeks. I think probably 2 weeks, because I had enough time to take my kids, and they got some, and then they got sick, but I don't think it was from the churros, okay? So, overlook that. I'm starting to sweat because it's super hot in my car, but it's rainy and cold outside, so. As I do like heat, because I am a dark-skinned person and we freeze to death all the time if you have a slow thyroid like me, so. And probably some anemia. Yeah. We're going to delete all of that last part because don't nobody care, okay? And it's not, that's not y'all's business. That's too much information. Yo, I'm done. Okay. Oh, wait. Another story time. Okay, so I went with my worker / friend. She's been her hand and her review. She's been in a video before, but she's young, so I didn't put her in the video. But she was eating Taco Bell with me one time, and I think y'all heard her talking. So the whole point is, we decided to go to Chepe's here, and y'all, I know this is not a weight loss video channel, but those videos are gonna have to come because your girl's got to get back down so I can wear cute clothes, okay? And other things. But don't be a big bag, okay? Be a big bag, but be skinny. So trying to start weight loss routine, trying to do a little bit of keto, that type of stuff. Those videos are gonna come. So hopefully you like them. Still doing reviews because your girl will eat, okay? I like new things. I like to see what's going on out there. So anyways, went to Chepe's as a big back. Haven't been to a Mexican restaurant quite so round. And every eye was on me at my girl. Like, we're in there walking and I'm just like I feel so fat. Like, I know I'm fat, but like, I don't think I've ever been this fat. Maybe I definitely haven't been that round. You know, usually you can sort of like sit up straight, you know, and suck it in a little bit and pretend like you're not that round. But I guess I had too much soda or something because my tail was round and there was no hiding. Oh, and not only was I round, but I was in the worst. Okay, I'm gonna turn this down a little bit to quarter. Not only was I round, but I was in the worst outfit ever. It was a dress that could possibly go for a nightgown, okay? Super clingy material. If you're a big back like myself, you understand that that's not it, man. It's supposed to be loose, but it was clinging on everything except for the legs. And I don't know, it just the way it was a light baby pink, but the way it was making me look bigger than ever. Okay, and then it had like ice cream and stuff on it, so I had put an overshirt on it. I was not intending to be at work. I don't know what the hell I was intending. I don't know why I wore the outfit. I think I was trying to be cute, and I had this with it, and I thought maybe whatever. The whole point is I wore the outfit and it was looking a hot mess. Okay, and I had put a shirt over it that was a teeny tiny itsy bitsy polka dot bikini type shirt. Okay, it was little that I used to be able to wear, and it was just like covering this part of my body. Okay, like this part, and then the rest was the pink outfit, like super clinging. Y'all, everybody was looking, and I was just thinking, girl. And then when I got to the table, the kind young gentleman there pulled the table on one side farther away from the chair because I'm big and my companion is a bit bigger too. So he pulled it out so we could slide in gracefully. But for some reason, I was on the side that wasn't that. It was pushed closer. But, I slid right in. I'm like, okay, maybe I'm not so big as I think I am. But, yeah, everybody's still, like, looking. So I'm like, let's just gonna say they're looking because I'm dressed like a hobo. Like, I got hobo hair, but my hair was on point that day. Okay, today the hair is hobo because I was off. Leave me be. Okay, off, raining, was gonna be sleeping today, but decided to watch movies with my sister because Churro of Hearts. By the way, go over to her channel if you like art. And I never get to see her, so went over there. Been looking homeless today. At that place, my hair was looking great, but my outfit was homeless. So we're eating. We decided to get the nachos. Nacho Mexicano. Oh, what's that song? I don't know the words. Anyways, whatever. Don't want you two to be like, you were singing a bit of that one song you don't know the name of. Anyways, so we're eating calmly, talking, having a good time. So they bring out the sopapillas, which is supposed to be the fried ice cream, but it was like 3 sheets of sopapilla, and then the ice cream was on the side. Which, by the way, ice cream for a homemade ice cream restaurant person, I give their ice cream a 10 out of 10. It definitely was looking like, yeah, I think I can give it homemade. I would definitely say that. It was good quality, definitely, for sure. So she eats a little square of sopapilla. I eat 2 squares and my ice cream. Mind you, we just had a big plate of nachos, like, big. So I'm sort of full, so I'm eating slow. Next thing I know, like, we just start giggling. Like, we're talking about how, we're a bit big and people are looking at us. And out walks a young, dark-skinned fellow who I'm like, oh my God, like, this is a black guy working with the Mexicans in the Mexican restaurant, which means he must be super intelligent. He must know Spanish really well. He's a cook, right? So I nod, because that's what we do. We acknowledge each other when we see each other if you're a polite black person. So I nod like this. I might have been more like, just a little high, but without words. I don't know if he thought I was flirting with him because as he is a teenager, what else would a homeless looking big back black woman do but flirt with you, right? When you're young, everybody's flirting with you. Everybody wants you. Even if you're a dark, tall, dark-skinned cook in the back of a Mexican restaurant. But dude makes straight eye contact with me. Okay, and I mean like you can't mistake the fact that he saw me nod like he does this number and just swerves it here. No hello, no no ma'am, don't be looking at me, nothing. No acknowledgement whatsoever. I didn't feel like it was super rude because he could possibly have been any race other than black. Honduras, they got some chocolate in Honduras. He could have been Brazilian. Who knows? Okay, I'm just assuming he was a black person because he was dark. But I know that they have dark in any other Hispanic place, like Spanish-speaking country. They can get dark. So I'm asking my friend, by the way, she sees this and she's like, oh, like girl. So I'm telling them, like, I don't know who it is, but somebody has a channel where they talk about women getting curved, you know, because they think that men are simps, but the men are not simping. I didn't think he was a simp. I was just trying to say hi. But I was just like, ooh, like, he curved me, man. Like, what in the world? No acknowledgement whatsoever. But I'm like, I'm sure he gets 100,000 black people at that restaurant thinking he's black, and he's probably like, yo no hablo inglés. Yo no quiero un americano negro. You know, he don't want no black chocolate. But I'm married. I don't want you either. Let's not assume that everybody that's trying to nod at you or say hello wants your buttons, okay? But as a young person, I would have been like, you see how that black man is trying to say hello to me? He wants me. But anyways, so we'll give him excuses, but I was just telling her, like, I need to leave a tip here and tell our waitress to tell me more about this dark young guy in the back. Like, is he black? Is he American? Like, give me the DL. Give me the down low information. I don't even know if that's the right words for it. Give me the 411, the lowdown of this guy, because I'm interested. Is he black? Is he Hispanic? Is he Brazilian? I need to know about this guy. And he did sort of curve me. He didn't even say hello. Like, can you at least acknowledge that our skin tones are the same? Okay, maybe mine's like caramel and yours is like this chocolate fudge sauce, but that's not the point. We are one. All people of color, right? Anyways, so I told her, I'm like, I'm gonna ask about it. And she's like, I'm gonna leave. If you do that, I'm gonna leave. But we had the sopapillas. The whole point of the service, the story was not about the young black guy. The point was, after we had those sopapillas, we were dying. Everything was so funny. And I'm like, what's in our sopapillas? Like, we were laughing so hard. I think we were the only ones in that restaurant unless there were other people around. And even the people, the waitresses and the waiters were laughing because we were just dying. So I'm like, they must have, like, what is in our sopapillas? Why is everything so funny? Why are we dying over here? Needless to say, we had a great time. I don't ever remember being in a restaurant feeling that big. And that feeling's got to go. Because, no. So, if you see what I eat in a day, and there's some veg and some keto stuff, and you don't like it, skip through. Please don't unsubscribe. Like, you know, we're trying to build a tribe here. We're trying to build our own community of big back, foodie loving folks. If you're not a big back, you're still a foodie, right? You still love to eat food or learn about food. We're trying to educate people on what they should and should not spend their money on while using all our money. Anyways, stick around. I'm gonna try to put some videos in there of like my shop and things that some of y'all have asked about. And let's just have a good time, guys. Y'all have a good night. I hope y'all get some enjoyment out of my stories. Yes, ice cream shops do attack. You can get burned at an ice cream shop. Who knew? If you had that question in your mind at one time ever in your life, which of course you wouldn't, because why would you? I never did. Then now you know. Ice cream shops are deadly places. Who knew? No, for real though, I thought I saw somebody walking there. Yeah, getting burnt at the ice cream shop. My young girl over there, she's getting her fingers like broken by buckets. Believe it or not, it's like all those buckets need to be replaced. And once I said like, oh, I'll replace these buckets with brand new buckets, they started jumping off the shelves, breaking. I'm like, what is going on with our bucket? Like, just falling on us. We're trying to scoop the ice cream and they're like, pieces are like, we're being attacked and they're shot by the buckets. Anyways, a little creepypasta humor there. Rebellious ice cream shop buckets. Fudge, boiling skin. Like, what's happening in my ice cream shop? Everybody, what's happening? I'll tell you what's happening. Flavors are being doled out and customers are being happy. That's all that matters. Anyways, I'm gonna end this video. Y'all have a good night. Get you some of those churros from the Burger King because Taco Bell don't got no more. I'll try to find my video on the birthday cake churros and upload them just in case they do bring them back. Just in case, like maybe next year, sometimes they bring back the stuff. And when they do bring them back, Taco Bell, you know who will be? Big back, big back. Too big to get those churros. I don't know. I tried, guys. Okay, good night for real, cause 26 minutes. Bye.